Meeting started. So first things first, hello, good morning, and welcome to November. November for me is probably one of my favorite months out of the year because I love Thanksgiving. It's my birthday month, and I'm just a big fan of this time of year. And so, month of gratitude. So I just wanted to start out with saying that I am beyond grateful to be in the position that we are all in right now. This is an exciting time for us, not only as individuals, but as a team. The way that we are moving and the way that we are growing, we're literally breaking records and setting trends and setting the standards for what a true team looks like in the Bay Area. And so this model is being duplicated in other markets across the country. And so I just wanted to say that to each of you guys, I'm super grateful to be on this journey with you. And I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm pushing myself. And so just wanted to let you guys all know to start out that I'm super grateful for you guys. So we have tons of wins to talk about this morning. I want to turn it over to Kenny. Kenny, anything you want to start off with?
I mean, we've had a killer week, probably best week of the year, and we're hitting new records as we're growing this team out. In the last 11 days, we actually ratified about $12.6 million, and it still sucks that I'm only finding out deals through Instagram. So we need a better tracking system, or through eXp sometimes. But yeah, I think at this phase we're hoping to hit $140 million this year. We're right on the brink. But I'm more excited about next year already, because we're pacing about 40-something escrows with literally, we have 70 agents on team, but really, a lot of people have been coming on, really 30. I'm pretty sure we'll probably be in a $500, $600 million range, which might make us a number one team in California, because the network group, Crystal Jarvis, they just combine numbers. They're not a true team, but whatever. They're 640. So we might be a number one team in California, which will make your lives a lot easier, because when you're going to appointments, you can say, look, this is what we do. This is how we do it.
That's right. That's right. You guys, and to think of humble beginnings, a lot of you guys came on, obviously post the closure of Climb. When Kenny brought this team over from Climb and brought the Redwood original, there was literally 12 people on this team that came over from Climb, right? And to think about where we are in less than a year, it took Climb 5 years to get to 60 agents, and we're going to hit 100 in what was supposed to be one of our most challenging times ever in real estate. And so great job to you guys, and great job to each of you, proving that no matter what's happening in our world, no matter what's happening in our market, that you guys are going to find a way. So I've never seen a team work and operate the way that you guys do. So you guys all deserve a round of applause. Pat yourself on the back and pat your brothers and sisters on the back. So quick update, you guys. So right now in pending volume, we have $30 million in pending volume. Our rolling total right now for the year is $132 million on 195 deals. That is unprecedented, and it's just incredible to say. So shout out to everybody on the call. So to go over some really quick wins, obviously we have some huge wins that I want to talk about right now. But I wanted to hype up a few people on the call today, and these are some of the original climbers. So these agents have not only doubled, but some of them have tripled their production year over year, and they're still newcomers in the business, right? Most of the people that are now top producers on this team have been here for 2 years or less. So Mauricio has now tripled his business. Mauricio, are you on?
Yes, I am.
Mauricio, I saw his post yesterday. He's like, my business is flourishing and it's growing. So Mauricio, great job to you. Just wanted to say, is there anything you want to share with the team about how you've grown?
I would just say, yeah. Dewey blessed me with a money trade a year ago. So that's where all the fortune came from. But just be committed, and I think, don't get turned off when you're not seeing results right away. Just keep doing what you're doing. Just continue to do the right thing, and then eventually you'll see success come to fruition. So you just have to believe in yourself, and then just take advantage of the tools and the systems that Kenny and eXp, Karina and Molly have presented us. So that's it. That's all it takes: dedication, commitment. Don't worry about the money; it'll come. But that's it. Just be consistent.
That's right, my man. That's right. So I'm so excited to see where you're at in your business. Our top producer, Dewey, my man. So he's on pace to He'll double his business this year. You know, he has had tremendous growth. So Dewey, just a word from the wise for you, buddy.
Hey man, showing up is half the battle.
Right.
Peter, I don't know if Peter's on this call, but we did a buyer's consultation yesterday, and he was like, "Dude, I need you to take the lead. Like, I need to see what you do." And I'm like, "Damn, dude, I'm like the worst to ask about these things, because like, I just figure it out. Like, you don't need to know it. You just show up and then figure it out." And then because he comes from the restaurant business, so he was like, "This is what you do," and I'm like, "Yeah, this is all I do." And he's like, "All right, this is easy. I'd rather do this than freaking the food truck stuff." And I was like, literally all I do. So literally showing up is half the battle. So
That's right. That's right, my man. And Dewey, you're on pace to hit about 24, 25 deals this year. And how many deals did you close last year total?
ended it with 13 plus one new dev, so 14.
Boom. So great job, my man. Julie, so Julie, for people that don't know, Julie pre the numbers agent, she had a run where it was challenging for her. She wasn't on the board for about 8.5 months. She hit you know, a challenge in her business, and now her business is taken off. So Julie, so talk to us a little bit about your journey and how things have been for you.
I think you just really need to keep at it and just keep calling. Not that I didn't believe it at first,
They
but
usually have a timer on Miss Schultz.
Hey, Renan, can you mute yourself?
Sorry.
She's homeschooling at the same time. I know, we know how it is. Sorry, Julie, get back to you.
I just feel like, so now I'm like super confident that even if I pause my business, as soon as I get back to the calling, business will come. It's just a matter of time. And now that I have all my past leads that I've called since day one, like reaching back out to me, I feel like really confident that as long as you put in the work, there will be business. So there's still the trust in the process.
That's right. So it's like Julie could have gotten like, oh man, this is not going to work out. She could have been one of those statistics. She's like, you know what? I'm going to fight and I'm going to keep fighting. And she's grown, she's developed a brand, and yeah, super, super happy about all of your production and the things that you're going to help us create as a company and help us grow. So really good stuff. Another win for the week I wanted to mention, this agent came to our team and she said, you know what? I have a goal in mind. I need to leave my corporate job, but in order to do so, I need to hit a certain amount of production by a certain time of the year in order for me to leave my 9-to-5 position. We know it's a leap of faith. We know you have to burn the boats. We know that it's scary and it's daunting at times, but she did it. Her last day is Friday of her corporate job, and she's going full-time into real estate. So run on. Want to give you a chance to talk about that journey, and congratulations on being able to leave corporate America and dive right into this. So tell us how this happened. You're still muted. Still muted. Still muted.
How about now?
We're good. We're good.
Oh, technology. So first I want to apologize to Julie. Sorry for interrupting your speak earlier. And I want to thank you, Elias, for just shouting out to me. I want to thank the team, Kenny, Elias, Karina, Kelly, for just being there to help me in the background, and the rest of the team for, I watch you guys' Instagrams. I come on these calls and I'm like, I need to do something. I need to do something. I need to do something. And it just gets me really hyped up on this side. So thank you. Keep doing what you're doing. Post what you're posting, because I'm following each and every one of you. And I'm also cheering you on. My goal in mind when I started on August 4th was to be in transaction with 2 deals. One just closed yesterday. So thanks, Kenny, for that one. It's huge. And I have another one in contract. I didn't know how that was going to happen, but it happened right in the nick of time. So I put in my 2 weeks last Monday, and and I have other things working down the line. And I've got a bunch of Zillow leads. So I'm stealing those calls because I'm building my pipe. You guys better race to it because I'm on my phone like looking at like ring, 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 and I'm picking it up.
That's right. And you know, as we move forward and talk more about Zillow Flex, I mean, she is in a market that is a high price point in that peninsula area. So run on, there's going to be big things to come for you, especially in that price point. So she's closing today, or closed yesterday. What was the price point on that deal that you just closed yesterday?
That was a 1.85, and that is my biggest deal.
Yes. Congratulations. Welcome to full time. We're looking forward to supporting you even more. So congratulations. I know that it was a tough leap of faith for you. I want to go over to somebody next. And this means a big deal to me because her and I have decided to partner on this transaction. And it's been an incredible journey so far. We're obviously in our inspection period, so we're not completely out of the woods, but I want to congratulate Melody. Just got on a contract for $899,000. This is a lead that we have been working together, and I just want to give Melody an opportunity to speak about this win. So Miss Melody, if you can, bring everybody up to speed on this transaction.
Thank you, Elias. So I want to tell you guys a little short story. About a year ago, I was a little bit down and out on myself because I felt like I needed to be further along in my career than I was. And I wrote in my journal, and for those of you that actually want to see the proof, I'll show you later, but I wrote in my journal saying that I prayed to be a part of a family of like-minded people that are just as motivated, just as loving, just as supportive and kind as I am. And I really wanted to create that space for myself where I felt like I could turn to a support system of people that really actually cared about me and wanted to see me succeed. And it's funny because that was a year ago, and I just came across that journal the other day when I was cleaning stuff up. We're packing for Hawaii, so I just stumbled across this, and I started bawling my eyes out because I finally found that family, and I found my place in this world. And I'm just so grateful that I aligned with every single person on this team. I mean, it honestly is life-changing for me. It's not about the money at all. It's about the vibe. It's about aligning with like-minded people that are there for you, to support you, and are present with you every step of the way. Elias, I can't thank you enough for just like making me laugh literally the whole step of the way. And my problem is I was taking myself too seriously. And you cannot take yourself too seriously in this business. You have to make fun of yourself. You have to laugh at yourself, and you got to be genuine. And at the end of the day, you're going to attract those types of clients to you that align with you and align with your personality and align with your vision of how you want to be in this world. And I just really cannot thank you guys enough for welcoming me. I posted about getting this escrow, and I might have had 15 to 20 people on Team Fast reach out to me, congratulating me personally, congratulating me. And that to me means more to me than anything fucking else in this world. Your support, your loyalty, you guys being there for me, literally sending me messages like, Julie, Dewey, Christina, Jen, like every single, Omar, every single person that reached out to me. I appreciate you guys. I am there for you. I will ride for you till the wheels fall off. You guys are straight up family. And I just want you guys to know how down I am for you. And this escrow, I attribute this escrow to the team, straight up. Like, this is all because of you guys. 100%. I cannot let you guys know enough how much I really love you guys, and I appreciate every single person on this team. And please don't reach out to, just reach out to me. Don't hesitate. If you guys are struggling with something, you know I've been through my fair share of hard times. So I get it. I've been there, and I am ready to rock. So you know, just, I can't thank you guys enough. I love all of you guys.
Wow, I absolutely love that. Great job, Melody. And you know, Melody, you know, we're 7 years into the business, and she hadn't partnered with anybody. And I was like, hey, listen, let's just partner. Let's learn from each other. Let's partner on this deal. And then she would be like, I can't believe you'd say that shit to them. I'm like, yeah, it's, you know, we're learning different styles, and like, and I think like, I saw her loosen up in a way. She's like, okay, like I'm just gonna be myself. They like me or they don't like me. And now we're in contract, $899. Got super strategic with the offer, you know. And so this is great. This is $855,000. Excuse me, I said $899. $855,000. We only have a 10-day inspection. I meet inspectors out there tomorrow at the property, but great job, Melody. This was a lead that she converted from Zillow. She's new to the Zillow team, new on picking up those calls, converted it. Now we're in contract, and we're going to hype this one up and find her next transaction as well. So Melody, great job. And I've had a great time partnering with you on this deal.
Thank you. It's all because of you guys.
So let's go over, and before we go over to John, I want to go over to Michael Sage. Michael got a sick new listing in that hot Castro Valley market. So Michael, tell us a little bit about your wins, my man.
Hi guys. So yeah, got a new listing. Got our first offer today, and I'm most likely going to be countering that right now, a little higher than their offer, but we'll see how things go. If that doesn't work out, we'll set a offer due date for Monday, so it'll give us time to have some buyers in. But yeah, man, just been hustling my calls and just staying really organized, reaching out to my teammates that are helpful. Really definitely really comes in clutch. So yeah, man, just been hustling, working my ass off, and pounding a lot of doors lately. So it's been working, picking up a lot of seller leads. So
Love it,
yeah,
man.
man.
Great thing I love about you, man, is first off, Michael, how old are you?
24.
Did you say 24?
Yeah, 24.
24, and literally from, you know, diversifying his stock portfolio to running his business, super disciplined, fitness, like really great. Like at your age, man, I can't even tell you where I don't even know if I remember where I was at. I was at keg parties in Tahoe in the snow until 3 in the morning. Hair coming out of my backwards hat. But anyways, just mad respect to your discipline at such a young age, man. So congrats
I
on your
appreciate it.
congrats on getting 2 offers. So you guys, we have some big things coming down the pipe, and obviously I'm going to have John talk about this for a little bit, but we're at the time of year where business planning is going to be super important. Obviously, some of you are probably already planning. So what we are going to do as a leadership team, we're going to put together workshops. We're going to have them in person as well as via Zoom. Look out for the calendar of that starting at the end of November. We'll have workshops where we're really breaking down your business, finding out where are the areas of opportunity, looking at your year-over-year stats, and really diving into your plan for 2021 so you guys have a clear vision of how you're going to enter in the new year. I love this time of year because this is the time where we unpack all of our shit, we remove stuff, we put new stuff in, we have a new bag for 2021. So I'm excited about this time of year, and I'm excited about some great new developments with our system program, with training, with labs. So without further ado, I'm going to have John bring the team up to speed on what's going on from our training department.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Thank you to the 30 or so people that have been showing up for the Fast Agent Success Track trainings. It's been going pretty well. I think I figured out most of my little technical difficulties, getting a little more familiar being on Zoom for an hour and a half straight. But those have been going good. Like I mentioned yesterday, and for people that weren't on the call, we're going to start doing some lab sessions to kind of follow up with the lecture style training. So keep an eye out for announcements for those. It'll be a little more hands-on. We'll be able to just like stop and ask questions and kind of be a little bit more collaborative and go through the process. So like this week we're working with buyers, and so the lab for this week will be like setting up buyer tours. We'll actually go through step by step and really dig into the details of how to set up a tour, because we cover a lot of material in those classes, so we kind of have to keep it at a higher level. But we're going to be breaking out and doing the labs so we can get in a little more detail. So that's all going super well. Thanks again for the people that have taken the time to come. I hope you're getting some value from it. Another thing we're working on is, Kenny was joking that, he's finding out about deals through Instagram. So we're going to be coming out with just a super basic system for you all to put in when you get a new contract. So you get an offer accepted or you get a listing signed. We're just going to have a super basic form with just a couple pieces of information that we're going to ask you to submit every time you have a new contract or a listing agreement. And then that'll give the admin team it'll be a centralized list of everything we've got going. So from that, we can, send out lists of what we've got in escrow and kind of recognize people that are out there getting deals done. And also it'll give us a easy way to send out or have and send out a running list of all the listings and coming soon. So it'll be super easy for you to see what the team's got on the market and got coming soon. So in order to do that, we just need you, when you get a contract signed or a listing agreement signed, to just take a minute and fill out this form. We'll send out the form on Slack once it's ready, but it'll take 30 seconds. There'll be a lot of value to it. And that kind of leads me into another thing that we're super excited to talk about, which is the team assistant. The first of what will be a few team assistants is up and running. And having a system like that where we're centralizing some information will allow us to do even more with the team assistant. So for now, I'm going to just go through real quick the things that she's going to be able to do. So she's going to support everyone on the team, but it's going to be like a menu of services that she can do. And as she gets more experience and as she does the systems get more evolved, we're going to add to this menu. But I think just the things that we're starting out with, I think we should be pretty excited about the stuff that we're going to take off your plate. So first and foremost is she's going to be doing peds. So it'll be, all you need to do is send an email, and a message will go out with kind of instructions today, but it's pretty straightforward. You just send an email to assistant@fastagents.com, and she will do everything she needs from there. She just needs the property addresses, your clients' names, and your clients' email addresses, and she'll get the PED forms done. She's going to be doing it through Glide. So, in Kenny's Glide, it has all of the, you can add multiple buyer's agents. So all the agents are in his Glide. She'll do it in there. And then once everybody signs, then it'll just automatically get sent to the listing agent. So, just give your clients a heads up that the team's handling it for you. So they know when they get the DocuSign from Kenny, that's what it's for. We're also putting your name. We're making sure that your name is in the body of the DocuSign email, but it'll just automate the process a lot more. And you'll know when it went out because you have to sign it too. But instead of filling it out and doing all that, all you have to do is sign it and it automatically gets sent. So in addition to PEDS, she's also going to be working with any marketing templates. So any of the marketing templates that we have in Canva, so the just listed, just sold, all the Instagram stuff, if you send her to the photo and whatever information that needs to go in there, she'll send you back the template complete with the content that you need. So being able to automate some of that is another reason we want to have you entering on the form when you get new listings or new deals, because the goal is to be, you get a new listing signed and you put it in there, and some marketing content shows up in your inbox that you want to use for your new listing or your new deal. But we'll just need to get her that information to do that. And then another big exciting thing that she's going to be doing, and obviously this is a little bit of an art and takes a little while to get to know, but I'm going to be working with her on setting up the first few, and we're going to make sure that it's done, up to your standards. Is she's going to be scheduling buyer tours for you. So it's not going to be same day appointments, but if you have a tour, the next day or coming up, on the weekend or whatever, you're just going to send, again, assistant@fastagents.com, all the property addresses that you want to see, the window of time that you want to see, and your client's information, and she'll do everything from there. She's going to, set up the most efficient route, book all the appointments, get you whatever information, whether it's CBS codes or alarm codes that you need, and then obviously do the PED too. So that should take a bunch of time off your plate. And the goal with all of this is to take some of the administrative tasks off your plate so you can take that time and focus on prospecting. So for that 45 minutes that might take to set up that complicated buyer tour, you can spend that on the phones or doing something else, and just leveraging the team support a little bit. So I want to introduce her real quick. Her name is Rebecca. She's on the call today. I will ask her to introduce herself and take a couple minutes. You guys are going to love working with her. She's going to make a big difference in all of our business and just what the team can do to support you in general. So Rebecca, you want to say hello?
Yes. Hi, guys. I'm Rebecca, and I'm looking forward to helping you guys and set you guys up with success. With your guys' peds and your guys' tours and anything you guys really need help with that you guys think that I can help take over and alleviate some stress and free up some time for you. Please let me know. Send me an email, Slack, whatever it is, and I'm ready to go whenever you guys are. So please let me know whatever you need.
Welcome.
Appreciate it. Thank you, John.
It's going to be awesome. And I think I forgot to mention, so
Thank you.
so basically for peds, if you give 4-hour notice, we can make sure we get it done. For buyer tours, at least right now, we're not doing same day buyer tours, but other than that, you send us the information, you can consider it done. And yeah, like she said, if you have things that you think would be great tasks to, if you had your own assistant, the things that you would have them do, send us an email and let us know, like, hey, it'd be great if the team assistant could do these things or this thing, because we do want to evolve this program. We just wanted to get her up and running and take some of the key tasks off your plate. But it's not just going to be buyer tours and marketing. There's going to be more. So if you're going about your day and you feel like this is something that a team assistant might be able to help with, we're definitely open to that input. So let us know, but we're excited. And
John,
yeah,
me and John also interviewed 2 more virtual assistants yesterday. Ideally, Rebecca will groom into this role, but she's also a licensed realtor and eventually get into sales. But we want to have a bunch of virtual assistants, maybe like 10 of them, doing this at scale for everyone here. So every time you need something, like as we're growing, like it'll get done right away. So we interviewed yesterday. We're in the process of hiring pre-trained assistants. So we'll scale to whatever you guys need. And then I think we talked about it in previous meetings too. By February, I think February or March, likely we want to hire a full-time runner, someone that literally just drives around all day long, dropping off client gifts, dropping off stuff to your clients at their offices when you remove contingencies or making an offer, anything to create that special moment for you guys. Lockboxes, signs, stuff like that.
And it's going to be a cool branded vehicle too. That's going to be all
that black wrapped decal.
Yeah, I'm stoked for that.
You guys, this is all about scalability, right? Some of us don't really enjoy doing, I don't know any of you guys really enjoy doing a PED. It's the biggest pain in our ass. But it's like, how much of that time is taken away from you prospecting and finding your next opportunity? So this is all about scalability. And for you guys, when we're thinking about this, like, we're not charging you guys anything to have this extra service. We want to help you grow your business so this company can grow and you guys can grow and make more money for your family. So Rebecca, it's nice to meet you. Welcome to the team. We appreciate you being on. And let's talk really quick, you guys, about fourth quarter push. So what we're going to release is every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, there's going to be a prospecting challenge, and there's going to be a channel in Slack. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm going to put out a prospecting challenge, whether it's send out 5 videos to your sphere, whether it's 20 text messages, 20 calls to Zillow leads. Every single week, there's going to be something in there. There's also going to be provided scripts, and then you guys can go in there and put all of your results every single day. This is a great way for us to have this huge end of the year push. And for all the new agents on the call, I told them we have a goal, get you guys in contract before Christmas. I believe in that. That's only going to come from us doing high levels of prospecting. So great things to come. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Jason. Jason, welcome back. Had some time with his family in Colorado. I don't know, did you buy the white Impala, the pearl one? Because that thing is amazing. But I'm glad that you had some time with the family. So tell us a little bit about what's going on in your world, my man. You're on mute.
All right. Yeah, thanks, Elias. It's good to be back. No, I did not buy the Impala. I ran out of time, and I realized that I wasn't really there to be buying cars. I was there to be with my family. So I squashed that deal, but I'm always on the hunt. Yeah, man. So I'm back. Let's see what's going on. I got 76. Am I muted?
No, Dewey said something, I think.
Okay. I finally got 76 into contract, which so I'm pretty stoked on that. That was like 33 days on market. I had to think of a million different ways to, find the right buyer for that property, and it finally happened. So I'm super stoked with that. I got 52nd into contract right before I went out of town, so that's great. And now I'm just pushing to get my listing on 32nd up and on the market, hopefully in the next week or so. As well as the condo I'm working on. So just, chugging along.
Boom. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm glad that you got to spend some time out there with the family as well. Welcome home and love the production update. There's a new agent that I wanted to talk about right now. This agent has been hungry to get started, actually officially got his license today. And so he is active and ready to go, but he's already partnered up with a couple agents, doing buyer presentations with the agents, and now he's ready to go and unleash the beast. So Peter, if you have a quick second, man, tell us about what's been going on, this production you have already, and what you're ready to bring to the table now that you are live. Man, all that hype and he's not even here. Hey, all right, moving on. So, hey, we got Carmen on the line. Carmen, how are you? Congrats, had a recent closing. Carmen has been absolutely crushing. She's been a crusher in this business, but Carmen, kind of give us a quick update. I know that you've been moving at a rapid pace, so bring us up to speed on what's going on in your world.
Thank you for that introduction. That was really cool. Just out here trying to sell these houses. I've got 2 properties that went pending last week, and then I just came back from a listing right now. I'm at my stager at. That's going to be coming on the market next week. And yeah, just farming. I got my newsletters that go out every month to 3,000 homes in Hayward. I still stay on that. I want to start door knocking. Now that the weather's a little bit not as hot anyway, but yeah, just staying busy.
Awesome. Carmen, and I noticed on your story that you've been doing some like community cleanup. Was that for a particular school district, or tell us a little bit about that?
I just don't like trash, and I don't like I love Hayward. I'm a big Hayward advocate, and I just do that really for my own personal benefit. I feel good when I do it. And it's very therapeutic for me to be able to drive through my neighborhood, and after I've done my part to clean it up, to see it look like that. And it's a good example for my kids and, for other people too. I see, when I'm out there doing it, people kind of come up to me like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, wow, that's awesome. Like wanting to help and do that too. So anyway, just anything I could do to help our planet.
You beat me to it. I was going to shout her out for that. I was like, dude, she's a monster. She crushes it in real estate. She cleans her community. She freaking pushes her own truck. Come on.
Yeah, kills it in the gym, right? So a great job. And, raising a family, running her business. So really great job, Carmen. Love to see all of your production. If you guys want to know about the Hayward market, or you have buyers in Hayward, you need to know about that market, she's definitely that expert in that area. So great job. Keep crushing it out there, Carmen. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I guess Peter is in the food truck. Okay, so we will, if he can hop on, he'll hop on. But I wanted to go over to another one of our newer agents, Juanita. Juanita has a listing coming up. She obviously closed on a couple contracts recently, has a new listing coming up. She had a buyer's consultation yesterday. We're doing a buyer's consultation tonight at 7. So Juanita, tell us what's going on in your world. All right, we're gonna come back to Juanita as well. If I don't see him on the screen,
sorry, Elias, I'm here. I wasn't ready. I was just trying to get some things done when I'm in the meeting too.
No, I totally understand. So, kind of bring us up to speed. Tell us about your new listing that's gonna hit the market here soon.
Yes, this is a listing I got. It's my dad's house in Hayward, and I'm helping him with that. I've been working for the last 2 weeks getting that house ready to go. So we're hopefully gonna be getting it in the market by the beginning of next week, and super excited about that. And then I got a new buyers. Thank you, Kenny. Thank you so much. I appreciate the opportunity and the trust you put in me by sending that lead to me.
Want to talk about that, the experience with that buyer? Because it's a really cool story.
So I get this email from Kenny saying that it was a referral from one of our lenders. This buyer was approved, but didn't have a realtor. He was interviewing for realtors. So I reached out to them. I had a little conversation with the buyers, and they told me that we talk, I try to use the scripts, but I think the scripts don't really work with me. I use the questions on the script, but then I just finally be me. So he told me that he was interviewing clients, and I told him that I had to be really honest with him. I told him that I got my last license last year, and I really started my business like 3 months, actively like 3 months ago, about 3 months. But I've been active. I closed 2 deals, and I got a Zillow review that I share with them and everything. So he said, well, Juanita, thank you so much. I will get back to you. We're still interviewing some other agents. So when he told me that when I hang up, I said, well, maybe he's not gonna call me. He's gonna want somebody, you know, with experience and everything. So the next day I get a call from him. I run because I was in the backyard. I didn't get to do the phone on time. And then he calls me again, second time. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm not missing this one. So I pick up the phone and he told me that him and his wife was happy to hire me as the realtor. So my heart was going out. I was so excited and happy. So I showed them the first house yesterday in Hayward. It's a two bath. It's in the Fairview, close to the Fairview community. It's a 739. They really like it. So I just got the disclosures today. We're gonna review them tonight, and hopefully, we're gonna get an escrow soon. So I'm super happy for that and thankful to be in this team. When I was in the other company, I was just taking classes and I didn't really feel like I was going anywhere. Ever since I got into this team, it's been really exciting, really exciting. I feel like I'm actually doing something and I'm gonna get where I wanna be. So thank you so much, everyone. I mean,
Awesome.
I call Dewey sometimes. I call Laura. I call Elias. Elias, you always pick up the phone when I call you, and I appreciate that so much. I really do.
Juanita,
Thank you.
having worked with you on a deal firsthand, Juanita is super diligent. She has great follow through. And you know what? Some of these agents, I don't care how long they've been in the business, they might not be the right person for the job. They might be resting on their laurels. They might have bad habits. Juanita came in, was transparent from the start, and earned their business. So really great job, Juanita. And we're going to hop on a call tonight with the buyer. So super happy for you, super stoked for you. So
Thank you.
building
Thank you
off
so
the word stoked, we wanted to go over to Eric and see how you're doing, my man. Looking fresh and young. What's up, my man? Bring us up to speed. How are things for you?
Things are going well. So I actually did full 30 days of sobriety. Or let me rephrase that. 30 days of not drinking. And then on Halloween, I got pretty fucking nasty. And I'm not into it anymore, I don't think. I'm going to keep the sober train going, I think. But anyways, other than that, yeah, things are going pretty good. We're reviewing offers today on one of our listings on Montel Street. I'm hoping for the best on that. And then I'm closing our deal with Mauricio this Friday, which is cool. It was my first time doing a deal with a homie or teammate, and dude, it's so much more fun and easy when it's a homie. God, dude, makes you realize how many ding-dong agents are out there. But other than that, to be honest with you, I've been feeling a little burnt, like this Q4 burnout. I mean, I just been going. I feel a little burnt, but I'm trying to stay positive and trying to still make my calls and finish this year off strong. So yeah, that's about it.
Bro. Well, hey man, great job. Congrats on your, decision, whatever way you go, man. You just, you've been super busy over the last few months, man. And so, if the next month and a half means that we just start planning for the new year and you turn that calendar with a new, fresh, roadmap of how you're going to get to 28, 30 deals this next year, man. Like, let this time be planning for you and revitalize and let's hit the ground running. So super happy for you. And Eric's another person on the team that has tripled his business year over year. And if you guys seen his video that dropped a couple weeks ago, super cool branding video. We're going to make sure everyone's on that, on the video train as well. So really great job, Eric. Appreciate you, bro.
Thank you.
So she just hopped on. So I want to give a moment to Jen. Jen had an amazing October, set some personal records for herself on her goals for the year. So Jen, do you have a minute to talk about your October in the last couple of weeks? Okay, we'll come back to Jen, full-time mom and homeschool and everything. Let's go over to Omar. Omar, how are things for you, my man?
Things are good. Man, I took a week off and I I lost a lot of momentum, man, but I promised my family that on that week off, I was just going to be focused on them and just live in the moment. But yeah, when I got back, inbox was stacked. Had a couple things going on with escrow that I'm working on, and yeah, just building the momentum. I've been hitting the phones hard this week, just getting everything cleaned up in Chime. I'm just trying to gear up for everything going on with Zillow, and just been focused on that, and just really trying to get organized with all the things I have. I'm juggling a lot right now. And I'm just trying to get organized, man, build my systems, and just make sure that I'm ready to go for 2021. But quick shout out real quick to John for putting together the training this week. Has been, it's been great, man. Like really laying out just the steps for all the newer agents. And I saw some OGs in there too, so there's some value for everybody. And just shout out to the leadership in general, man. You guys are awesome. So, but yeah, that's pretty much what I've been up to, hitting the phones, just trying to get everything in order.
Good, man. Well, we appreciate you, Omar, and we see how hard you're hustling out there, and many, many more to come. I don't know if Carmen is ordering food or where she. I was like trying to figure that out. So Jen wanted me to do a quick update for her. She said she's doing an Avid right now, on track to do her. She said my 24. She comes from an athletic background, and so she's super, super competitive. With herself, with Dewey, and she's hard on herself, which I love in her. And she's had a goal. I have to hit 24. I have to hit 24, and she's on track to do her 24. Had an incredible October. So hats off to you, Jen. Really, really great job. Christina, let's hear from you. And Christina, I love that house that you're in. That house is dope every time you're there. So give us an update. And congratulations to Christina. She got her Best of Zillow badge this morning. So Christina, tell us a little bit about what's going on in your world. You're muted. You can't just sign your update, please. Yeah, you're still muted. If you figure it out, we'll
Boomer alert!
Boomer!
It's one button, yo. Mute.
She just said, "Shut up, you guys."
In the bottom left. Bottom left.
Bottom left. Okay. We can't hear you, Christina.
If you see a red thing next to your name, you're not speaking.
All right, Christina, we'll come back to you, Ms. Boomer. We'll go over to Kate Hudson. Kate Hudson, give us a quick update on how things are going. Man, I love this team.
Good morning. Things are good. I just closed escrow yesterday in Hayward, and those clients had to get their replacement property, and so we got into contract on Friday for a property in Castro Valley. Which is really cool and kind of stressful because I was the one that had no contingency. So thanks to everyone on the team for kind of helping me through that. Super excited about that for them. And that one's at 3% too, to the buyer's agent, which I haven't seen in a really, really long time. So that was really exciting. And then I just wrote an offer on a property in Concord, so I'm waiting to hear back on that. So things are good.
Awesome. Great job, Kate. And you know
Thank you.
Kate had said the other day, she's like, or a couple weeks ago, she's like, I can't understand how people write these non-contingent offers. She's like, I've been in the game for a while. Melody was saying the same thing out here in Contra Costa. She's like, these non-contingent offers, what? Right? And so it's about finding a new way and like really looking at obviously all of your disclosures, all of your inspections, really running your comps, running your data, be like, okay, does it make sense to release this? Have I communicated with the loan officer? Can I release all these contingencies? And that's right now, sometimes that's what it takes, right?
Yeah.
So good job.
Yeah, we're writing one tomorrow in Pleasanton, and the way we had the conversation was that these buyers that want to buy. So when you want to present a non-contingent offer to a buyer, you really have to dive deep and break it down. It's not just like, oh, go non-contingent. So we're saying, hey, this house is super clean. It's a Pleasanton. It's almost a track house. Everything's been remodeled. The reports have like $1,200 in termite. Outside of that, like we just don't have any concern about any of the property. And then secondly, you're putting 50% down. Appraisal is absolutely not going to be an issue at all. If you were a buyer putting 10 to 20% down, didn't have any additional reserves, then yeah, you probably want to keep the appraisal with the way the market's going. But here, like, I just don't see inspection being concerned. I don't see appraisal being concerned. And the financing, you're super well qualified. If you wanted to buy this with cash, you could, but they want to sell, get in contract, buy this house, and then sell their house and then pay off the loan right away. So with that, you, the buyer, have no issues with loan contingency at all. You have no issues with the appraisal contingency, and the house has no issue with inspection contingency. So if you write an offer, you can probably win the property at a lower price with stronger terms, the terms being contingencies, versus going at a higher price with weaker terms. So you're well situated to write a really compelling offer. And then for this property, at the very least, because you're non-contingent, you're 100% closed for the seller, or you lose your deposit. But that means if the seller really, really wants to work with you regardless of your price, maybe they'll send you a counter offer. So I think we should write a non-contingent offer, and there's a very high chance either you'll get your offer accepted right off the bat, or you'll get counter offer. So that was literally like the buyer call I did with Jen, short call with my client and Jen, and then we're also listing their house in the next couple of weeks. But that's how you speak about contingencies.
It's all about really strategizing and like doing your homework and uncovering and discovering and like really diving deep into your strategy and then communicating that. So on Melody and I's contract, we wrote a non-contingent offer last week. We didn't get accepted. We went into contract this week, and they had an offer at $850. We came at $855. They're like, well, we want you to release all of your contingencies. Like, no way in hell are we doing that. There was some damage and some repairs that needed to be done. Like, we're keeping a short 10-day inspection, but we were able to win. But we had to advise our client. They're like, no way, no how are we releasing that? So it's all about strategizing and getting as much information as you possibly can. I'm a landed program partner. It's a program that helps educators. She's like, well, my last realtor wrote an offer for me last year, got me in a contract, and then didn't realize that there was $120,000 worth of repairs that are needed on the foundation. I'm like, yeah, we would have found that early on. So it's all about just being able to strategize with your clients and writing the best offers for them. So good stuff. Congrats. Let's go over to Joaquin. Joaquin, I know that you've been super busy on social. I know that you're out there hustling, my man. So bring us up to date on what's going on with you.
Yeah, hey, what's going on, everybody? So let me tell you guys something real quick, because I have 2 Zoom meetings going on at the same time. One is with a nonprofit that I work with, and then the other one's with you guys. My son, who's 14, walks by. He goes, hey, that team's so positive. I'm like, yeah, you notice the difference? He goes, yeah, maybe because the other team's talking about what's going on in the world, and it's a little bit more somber, I guess. But he just, it was just kind of cool to share with you guys that it bounces off, you know what I mean? It stretches, right? So anyways, yeah, I've been very busy. Had a listing appointment Sunday. I knew the guy was a Niner fan, so we had to schedule it before the game. And those are something I would definitely share with younger agents, just kind of get a feel for what they're about and what they're into. And that way, when you let them know, hey, let's schedule it early because there's a Niner game later, I'm sure you don't want to miss. That almost, that speaks to them, right? That you're paying attention, that you're, you're in there to really make a relationship, right? A friendship, and also help them out purchase a home. So I just got the pre-approval today, actually, like about 20 seconds ago. And we're going to go home shopping this weekend. Another thing, I was able to go on the lead pond, and there was a person there who was thinking about buying, but it turns out that maybe they're not sure about it because they have a home they need to sell. So this afternoon, we're going to have a listing presentation for them as well. Which, by the way, maybe I could ask everybody here. She's in forbearance, 2 months, and she wants to know how long she needs to wait before she can buy again. So I sent that off to the lender. Hopefully they can answer it. Maybe someone in the team knows. But yeah, man, we're kind of rolling on, and very excited. Happy to be here with all you guys.
Awesome. And I know that you and Christina just linked up on a possible some help in the Antioch area too, right?
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Christina for thinking of me. Yes, she asked me, hey, can you go show a viewing? I said, of course, not a problem. Exchange some information. And yeah, I'm here in Antioch, Brentwood, Oakley. So love to help out anybody, that I can in this area as well.
Nice.
Hey, Joaquin, just real quick, I figure it'd be good to just say on here in case anyone else runs into it. But as long as it depends on how their forbearance is reporting on the credit, but as long as the lender knows about it, they should still be able to pre-approve her. they just need to make sure they know about it on the credit, because they're going to pull the credit again when it closes. But I have one closing tomorrow. It's a sale closing tomorrow, and then their purchase is closing, and they've been in forbearance. I mean, they were just doing it to save the money because they knew they were going to sell, but the lender knows about it. So as long as it's the lender sees it on their credit report, because they're going to pay that loan off when they sell it. So just make sure the lender knows about it, but it's totally possible.
Do you know about deferment? Would that affect financing? Deferments? I feel like it would.
I think it all depends. I think because with most forbearances, they still report it as pays as agreed. So it all just depends on how that specific lender is reporting that forbearance to credit and how it shows up. So and how underwriting is going to look at it. So deference might be different than forbearance, but as long as, I mean, they're going to pay it off. So as long as the lender knows about it, it should be fine.
Awesome, man. Well, hey, great job, Joaquin.
Thanks.
Christina, you want to try again? Are we able to take it off mute? There she is. Yes.
I had to totally reboot. I don't know what happened to my computer. Not me, guys. Anyway, first I want to give a shout out to Will. He came through with me for me yesterday. He showed property in Oakland Hills for me. So thank you very much. It's nice to have a team that you can lean on. And today, Joaquin's showing property for me in Brentwood or Antioch. So thank you. Thank you. Anyways, I'm listing a home in Pittsburgh. It's coming on in about 2 weeks. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. It's a friend referral. And once they sell that house, they're going to get into a new home at David Don. Those are just my favorite people over there. So that's one thing. My house so anybody looking in Pittsburgh area, it's 375, 2-bedroom, 1-bath. It's totally cute. Doesn't need anything done to it. Close to Pittsburgh BART. That's all I have to say. My house in Oakland is somewhat struggling. But we knew we had priced it a little bit higher than anticipated, and there are tenants there. So we'll see how that goes. Thinking of having a conversation with the owner this week. So that's another thing. I don't know how many of you are Redfin agents, but I'm finding I'm getting a ton of Redfin leads, and they're a lot. So, but I think the quality of the Zillow leads have been better. That's just my opinion. I don't know if anybody else has the same situation. So I don't know if they love Kenny a lot more at Zillow than Redfin loves us as just individual agents, but I appreciate both sides of that. And I don't know, that's just all that I was thinking about. I love to see everyone winning out there. Yeah.
A couple of things. Redfin, Jen just ratified one yesterday in 901 Jefferson Street. One showing, got the 7 minutes away. Kevin just closed one. I know me and Julie have one in contract right now. So Redfin, a lot of times like people are just shopping, they just want a showing. They already have an agent. Redfin is kind of easy, cheap way to just grab one. Dewey's running an offer right now, he just said. And then on top of that, Zillow has a high conversion rate because then they're not shopping that much. And if you do a good job converting that Zillow lead, and congratulations on Best of Zillow, you're in the top 6%. Rare, I think only maybe 5-6 people on our team has it. It's a pretty big deal. And then Best of Zillow, you get it from after you talk to 40 different leads. They ranked you. They get a rating right then and there that day. They get a rating and ask for a rating in 2 weeks, and then I think 6 months. So yeah, it's a long-term thing to get in that. But yeah, Zillow leads are really solid. And then Elias and Jen just had a buyer conversation with Landed.com. We posted the Landed.com thing in Slack. If you haven't looked for it, just please look for it. It's down payment assistance for, I think, first responder and educators. So they've got a solid lead off that. And then I know that Roxanne got a confirmation email from OpCity. So these are all like websites that will send you business on a referral basis. So sign up for all of them because then they'll power up your own businesses. And then Zillow Flex, I have a follow-up meeting for Zillow Flex this Friday. Again, we're going to be the first eSpay team to get Zillow Flex. They're going to start us off at about, I think, 300 connections, live transfers for the month based on our team size. So we should be able to book at least 150 showings from Zillow leads. So it's going to be a really, really big deal. And this is why I've been trying to get more support because, we want you guys to just showing homes, writing offers. Maybe not even write the offers, have someone write your offers for you. Just show homes, talk to people, and close. This is what big teams do.
That's why you guys don't see me in the office, because I love to be out, or flying or something. You know what I mean? Like, I am so excited about this opportunity that you guys are giving us to like free up some of that paperwork time, because that's just not me. But I love it. I can't wait.
You just don't want to kick it.
Shut your mouth.
We right now the online leads are cracking, you guys. And this lead that I got yesterday, Jen and I got from Landed. Literally, she has been super active on the Real Scout in just one night, and she's already requested to see 3 homes. And we just set her up yesterday. Did the presentation with her and her husband the night before, and so they're ready to go. So yeah, for the new agents that have not downloaded signed up for their subscription to Real Scout, make sure that that's something that you invest your money in. I know John spoke about that heavily on training. Make sure you get your Real Scout set up. So Christina, thank you for
One more thing. So my neighbor is selling their house, so I'm going to go meet with them today. So this is it, so you guys can see. I don't know if you can see it.
What?
Whoa.
Nice.
So they're painting right now, and so I don't know how that'll work out for us, Kenny, being here to there or whatever. But we're eXp. We're everywhere.
Yeah.
So,
who cares? Get your association down there.
I did. I have it already.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. So what's that? 2.5, 2 million? What is that?
Probably 3.2 around there. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll never know.
I'm sure someone on the team, if you need help, will go down there. Just let us know.
I love it.
Good job, Christina. Great job. Let's go over to Bet on Bowie. Congrats on closing your first Redfin deal. Speaking of, so Bet on Bowie, kind of give us a quick update on you, my man.
You're on mute, Boomer.
You're on mute too, Boomer.
Oh my gosh. I take everything back I said about the whole team. Just kidding. Love hearing you guys, all your wins. You guys are amazing. My week has been super busy. Been showing a bunch of homes. I put in an offer last week for that home on Southwood in Montclair. There was 9 offers that came in. We came in on contingent at 1.1 mil, and we didn't get it. Freaking terrible. But we came in at 4th or 5th place. And then I actually just put in an offer for the same client last night, and the agent was pretty transparent of what they were looking for, and the seller's willing to give us like a $30,000 credit and all that good stuff. So hopefully I hear back in the next 30 minutes or so with that one accepted. And then I have a bunch of buyers that I've been showing to. I'm planning on putting an offer in tomorrow, and hopefully we can get this at the end of this year like super cracking. I'll be honest, like this is the most busy I've been within my business in all 5 years that I've been licensed, I guess. But you know, you guys have been keeping me motivated, and yeah, keep at it, guys.
Great job, Kevin. Seriously, and congrats on your Redfin. Was that one Shorewood? Was that the one that kind of has like that Greece style bathroom and has the slide off the deck?
Yeah, it had like a weird like suicide kid slide in the backyard. I'm like, I don't know if I would want my kids to be playing on that because there's a huge drop.
Off the deck.
But yeah, I'm sure that went for like 1.3 or 1.4. Somebody's stupid to buy it, but whatever. We move on.
No living room at all, but yeah, moving on, right? Well, hey man, congrats on all your continued success. You know, speaking about early successes, I want to go over to Will, because if you didn't know Will and you were to look at his social media, you would think Will has been in this game for a while, super polished, super professional, and he is busy. So Will, my man, if you could bring us up to speed on what's going on with you, because you have had tremendous momentum since you hit the ground running.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, so just trying to be busy, start hitting the phone, you know, calling friends, and I've been like going out and see friends more too. Got surprisingly got a lot of business from my husband, like his friends. You know, he grew up in a city, so for the newer agents, I would say like just go out and meet people. also I have been showing up at the office too. You know, just you get a lot just showing up, just sit around and listen to people. You know, all the seasoned agents, you know, working their phone skills, and yeah. So I love being in the office and being around you guys. So thank you so much for everybody that's like answering my question, your call and your text, and yeah, Christina. That, you know, like that's the opportunities that I got from you guys, like, you know, that's not other teams gonna offer. So I really appreciate you guys. Yeah, thanks.
Well, we appreciate you, Will, and he's been a great brand ambassador. He's already brought on an agent. He got us another meeting with the top agent in the South Bay. So, Will, keep doing what you're doing. We appreciate you. Let's go over to Jung Hee. I know Jung Hee has a new listing hitting the market soon. So, Jung Hee, you want to give us a quick update on that coming soon?
Sure. So we're prepping it, getting it ready for photographs on Thursday. We're planning on going live on Monday. So guys, bring your San Leandro buyers. It's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, and it's 1873 square feet. So it's quite large. It's in like the Davis West area. So it's pretty close to 880. So convenient for commuting. Right next to Costco, if you're, you know, lover of Costco. What else? Yeah, so we're going live on Monday, but if you guys have anyone that you want to show beforehand this weekend, let me know. We can probably get the team some exclusive viewings this weekend. It's gonna be listed at $799. So it's a really big house. So pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
And yeah, thank you, Will, too, for showing my buyers when I was out of town. So I appreciate that as well. So thank you, Will. And yeah, I also closed when I was out of town on the big house. So that was exciting.
And for the people that don't know the purchase price on that, how much was that for?
It was 1.225 million.
You missed that on the party. Kenny was there partying with them.
I know, it was terrible. It was such bad timing, but I had to leave town. So I'll go to their actual, you know, housewarming party instead.
Congratulations. And Jung Hee, how many listings have you had since you've been on the team?
This is my first listing.
Congratulations on your first listing. And that house is going to be hot. 799, 3.2 San Leandro, that size. That house is going to be hot. So congratulations on all your continued success.
Thank you.
So we're going to go over to Mr. Jesse Painter. Jesse, how far along are you guys? When is the baby coming?
We actually have the due date for March 7th. So probably 4 more months, I guess. Yeah.
Woo! Oh, excited.
Yeah, so
excited.
Exactly. I'm excited about that. And I've been showing a few houses to my Hayward buyer. They're pretty picky. So I'm trying to find the right place for them. They wanted a new build condo. And I'm also working with my commercial buyers. Last week, I showed them a property in Richmond. It was a 10,000 square feet industrial property listed at $3 million. So I'm trying to get them into contract, but I'm just continuing to show them properties and looking for things that really fit their budget and the needs for their property, their construction company in San Francisco. I'm also working on a couple of new leads, showing them some houses. I've had a couple people who went back into hiding a couple months ago since we didn't get their offers accepted. So I'm trying to get them back out of the woodwork and into some houses. So I've shown them a couple of homes. And I had a lot of activity in Hayward specifically. And also I put an offer on a home a couple weeks ago. And Karina helped me write it. And I couldn't believe it got sold for over 125K over asking. I went about 30K over asking. I thought I had a chance, but I got blown out of the water. So I'm still looking for a single family home as well myself.
So Jesse, I wanted to mention something and you can elaborate on this. So a couple weeks ago, Jesse called me for some advice. He's like, hey, I'm having the challenge with this client. And then this client, wanted to ghost him and not work with him anymore. And so we just had a quick conversation, a strategy call, coaching call. And then he called me back. He's like, you know what? I was able to get the client back. Justin, you want to talk about that for a minute, man? Because I think that's a really good success story.
Yeah, sure. So there was just some issues with showing the house, and they were actually the neighbor of the person who was selling the house. So I was having some problems getting the house available for a showing because they were just cleaning it out and things like that. And so the listing agent was telling me, oh, it's not going to be available. And so these people were really persistent, and they're like, oh, maybe if I work with him, we'll get our offer accepted. So he was like, oh, I'm going to write the offer for you guys. And they called me, and they were just like, oh, we want to work with this realtor. And I was just like, oh, what's the deal? I'm not really sure. Was there something that I did wrong, or how can we make this work out? And they're really not going to show you the value that you need and represent you if they're trying to double in the deal. I know you guys have certain things you're looking for, and negotiating is not going to be the best thing when you're working with that person who's listing the house. And plus, there's some other things that I know about you guys where you're specifically looking at concerns about inspections and things like that. And I've noticed a couple of different things on this home that you probably would want to bring to his attention if you're working with him. They said, okay, they'll talk to him again. And then I called Elias, and he was just kind of telling me how to position myself with the buyers, and really gave me some good advice just to continue to show value and that you're working on their side. And then I had a text conversation with them and the family, and ended up calling me right back within like a half an hour and saying, oh, we were kind of confused, but we really want to work with you again. So I was really happy about that. Got kind of some really good feedback from Elias, and put me back in the right mind frame to get my clients back. And I've showed them about 6 houses so far.
Really great. You know what, man? Resilience. Seriously, man. You didn't say, oh man, I'm done. This client, no way, no how. Like, you stayed in there. You're resilient. So great job, man. Really, really great job. I want to turn it over to, let me see. I want to turn it over to Martha. Martha is one of our newer agents. I know that you were out celebrating your man's birthday yesterday. So kind of give us an update on how things are going with you.
Everything's good. I am just kind of going down that checklist and checking everything off. What was that?
Is the big guy there with you?
No, he's not.
His future team said happy birthday as well.
I will. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm just kind of going down that checklist, checking everything off, kind of watching videos about your elevator pitch and sales and tips and tricks, and just kind of listening to everybody and being in the environment. Just trying to soak everything in. And yeah.
Well, good. Well, I look forward to seeing you. We're getting together today, right?
Yeah, 1 o'clock.
Cool. I'll see you when you get here. So great job. Looking forward to watching you grow. And she has, built-in support. Her partner is also in real estate too. So I think that you're going to have some tremendous momentum. So once again, welcome to the team. Let's go over to Walter. And I'm going to give a huge shout out to Walter. So Walter has been hungry since day one, tenacious about, real estate. And Walter, I heard, is a beast on the phones when it comes to making cold calls. So Walter, bring us up to speed. What's going on with you, my man? And I've been hearing some really good things about you. So bring us up to speed.
All right. Thanks, Elias. Thanks, everybody. Couple things. Just got my license 2 weeks ago, but happy to say that I have a new construction client in San Ramon. They're already registered with the developer. I know the sales team there, so I got them locked in. I have a follow-up with them. I want to check out some other properties. They're specifically looking for northeast and new construction up in the Tri-Valley area. So I'm working with them. So hopefully that'll be my contract before Christmas. Also, another buyer in Martinez. She called me on a land purchase. So she's looking at a piece of land in Martinez. So to follow with them tomorrow and after she talks to her husband. And similar to Landed, I'm working with an organization called Home for Heroes. Basically, it's an organization that allows first responders and military members to purchase homes. And when they purchase homes, they get cash back. So on the purchase side, they get about $700 for every $100,000 they spend. And then on the sales side, they get about, I'm not quite sure, but I'll figure it out. But anyway, just looking to work on my marketing and get in my sphere of influence and on the phones. Thanks, y'all.
Good, love it. Great thing about Walter is that he's just like, you know what, I'm going to get out there and do it. I'm going to get on the phones and I'm going to try and I'm going to figure it out as I go. And you know, it's similar to Jack. Jack has been hitting our lead pond heavily in the office almost every single day. He asks questions. What do I say here? I need this. And so, Jack, I want to give you, I want to commend you as well for all your efforts so far. So kind of bring us up to speed on what's going on in your world, my man.
Thanks, Elias. Yeah, no, I've just been, hitting that lead pond, trying to get those 15 conversations a week. Wall and I actually did awesome yesterday. We both did like 20 calls. We both had like 7 or 8 conversations. So we were just killing. We did it at the same time, and we just were both cracking up. So we're like, okay, we have to just switch it off. One goes one, one goes one. But it's been good. I've definitely gotten people in the pipeline. People, like, most of them are just like kind of waiting until after the election, like COVID and all that shit. But like, I'm just keeping up with them, being like, hey, like, has anything changed? Like, the market has changed, whatever. But yeah, no, everything's just been good. Just making away those cold calls. That's all you can do.
And you know what I'm seeing in you is I'm seeing like this growth, right? It's like at first, like, oh my God, what do I say? What do I do? What do I say? Now it's just like, you know what? Let me get on the phone, right? Let me just get out there and do, and I'm going to learn by experience, man. So I love it. When you talk to Dewey, when you talk to Jan, when you talk to Mauricio, Wes, and some of our early climbers, like that's how they built their business, right? Dewey was like 60 calls a month, no matter what. And him and Jen would be like neck and neck, be end of the month. And then they had like, whoever doesn't hit it, they owe the other person $100, right? And they came up with that on their own, right? And so it was that constant, like, I need to have 3 conversations about real estate every single day.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right? And so they would push each other. And so I love that you have a partner in crime to push each other and bounce ideas off each other. So really great job. Keep up the good work, man. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Yeah, of course.
Rosa, let's hear from you. Rosa, man, I'm just excited about everything that you're doing, Rosa. About to close on a 955 though now in a couple weeks, but give us an update. I'm excited about where you are.
Hi, thank you. I'm very excited too. I'm very happy. Thank you so much. So yeah, Ben and I just closed on our listing last week on Friday. So that's the second close for me with Team Fast. So thank you guys for all the support. And then I'm about to close on the one for San Francisco. I think next week we're gonna close early, the 12th. I don't know, not next week. I don't know, soon. But yeah, so I'm very busy. And right now, actually, so this weekend I was super busy. I took out 3 clients and 2 of them might be writing offers. These are Ben's clients. So we're really happy for them. Hopefully we'll get it. And then I'm working with my Oakland buyer, which is a Zillow lead, and then my Concord buyer. So I'm so busy. It feels great.
I love it. I love it, Rosa. Like literally, you guys, I say it over and over and over again because it means so much to us, and to see her perform at this level. She wanted just to simply be busy and be supported, and ever since she walked in this door, she's been busy, and she's said it time and time again that she just feels tremendous support. So really great job. And I love the message you put in Spanish the other day. I don't know what you said. It was just cool to like see you like speaking to the Latino and the Latina community. So really great job, Rosa. Appreciate all your hard work and effort.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys a lot.
Let's head over to Kim. Kim, bring us up to speed. What's going on in your world?
Oh, hey, like, okay. So basically, like, last Thursday, I showed a lead named Austin, and Austin is a lead that I got from my lender, Mitchell. So basically, he came from, like, he's basically new to the whole, like, country within the last 5 years. He's really nice, but I worked with him for a while now. He said that, so after talking to the lender, he said that he needs some time to save up 5% because he doesn't want to pay like the PMI. And we just basically went over like different type of loan options. So he's circling back to me after he figured that out. I still have a lot of like clients in the pipeline that I wrote for that, they were on vacation, they're coming back, and they just took a trip and stuff like that. So I need to wrap like back around to them. And I also have a couple that's waiting for the results of the election because their bank is also waiting. Bank of America is also waiting. So yeah, just getting back into my groove, making more phone calls. Hopefully I get like more deals before the year's over.
Awesome, Kim. Awesome. Sounds like you might be a little under the weather. Take care of yourself.
Yeah, I have really bad allergies. Yeah,
Let us know if you need anything, okay?
I'm also
definitely. Thank you.
Say again, Dewey?
I'm also allergic to COVID.
Yeah. It's like, is there a real sick anymore, or is it all COVID sick? So let's go over to Joey. Joey, what's up, my man? How are you?
Good morning, everyone. I'm pretty good. I want to update myself. I've been showing my buyers some homes in the Lodi and Stockton area for their new developments. So hopefully, she's looking at this one development in Lodi. So hopefully she pick out that, and received an offer today for my fourplex. But there are some things that we still have to look at before confirming. And I've been doing a lot of calls. So that's about it for me.
Dude, congrats. I know that it's been on the market for some time now. So congrats. Hopefully that all works out for you guys.
Yes. Hopefully I'll talk to Kenny about this. So.
Okay. Good job, man. Good job. Let's go over to Harrison. Harrison, what's going on with you, my man?
What's going on, everybody?
Morning.
Hey. So yeah, I mean, I've just been just really making calls, trying to hit the lead pond as much as I can, and just focusing probably 2 to 3 hours a day, just hitting the phones. That's all I really can do right now. But I've been having trouble trying to connect with people and just getting my words out the right way. But it's a learning thing, you know. And as long as I just force myself to do it 2 3 hours a day, it'll come.
Yeah, you're inevitably going to get better, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
We always say it's like you just joined our band, right? We gave you a bass. You're trying to learn the rhythm of our songs, and you might be completely off, but give yourself some time. You'll be able to find your rhythm, man, and that's where it starts, dude. If you don't know
exactly.
appointment, a lot of things are going to be super challenging. It's like at least know how to book an appointment, because the more people you're in front of, the more business you're going to close. So love that you're hitting the lead pond, man. There's tons of opportunities there. So really great job, Harrison. And then let's end up with Frazier. Frazier's not even officially on the team, but he's here representing. He's in the meeting. So Frazier, why don't you go ahead, and without further ado, why don't you bring us home? You're muted. You're muted.
All right, my fault, guys. My fault. I love to be a part of the group, man. I come here every week. You guys give out great information. Love being around you guys. I've talked to a couple of you guys throughout the past weeks. Dewey, Michael Spivey, a lot of you guys I got in contact with. You guys give out great information. Keep up the great work. You guys are doing great. Have a great final quarter, man. Work hard.
Love it. I love it, man. Right? And once again, one of these new, young entrepreneur mindset, ready to get in here and crush it. And he hasn't even got his license yet, but he's already a part of the squad, already a part of the team. So you guys be on the lookout. We're going to start posting our prospecting challenge. We're going to build that channel in Slack. I just want you guys to put in your daily activities so we can really help you guys get on pace to really crush the end of the year and close out the year strong. So anything from you, Kenny? Anything we want to close on?
No, just, I mean, this is the last quarter before the end of the year. Let's make a strong one. And then all your efforts right now is really going to separate. I've seen this year to year. Whatever your efforts are right now is really going to separate you from the pack first quarter next year. Because a lot of people, put their, get on the brakes. So they're missing a quarter, and then they're just playing catch up in February. So we're not saying, go all out in December, but you probably want to make it hard in the year, right, for December. And December kind of have a nice pace, get yourself ready for next year.
That's right, you guys.
You want to lose momentum.
Everything that you're doing now is you need to be looking onward and being like, I'm going to plan for my year, right? Kenny and I are planning, John and I are planning, the leadership team is planning behind the scenes and how we're going to turn the calendar and how we're going to be better for you and offer more tools and support for you guys. You have to think about, like, how am I going to grow my business? How am I going to scale? What are things I want to implement? Who do I want to become? What I want to achieve? So you guys, this is the time where we start looking onward. So you guys, can't say it enough. Super grateful for each and every one of you guys. Go out there and crush your day. And if you need anything, please let us know. Have a wonderful day, everybody.